Hello everyone, welcome to Chapter 3, Session 3 of the online video course, Chinese Traditional Culture and Spiritual Healing. My name is Wen Chao, a teacher at Guangdong University of Foreign Studies. Wu Zhihong, a famous psychology columnist, once received a letter from a reader. I am a candidate for the college entrance examination this year, and I would like to ask Mr. Wu how to fill in the college application. 2 days ago, the results of the examination came out, and my grades were what I normally got. However, my family and I did not have a good communication in choosing my university. I do love reading books, and I'm quite interested in literature, journalism, psychology, and even philosophy. But my parents said that those majors are not good for me to land proper jobs. They believe it is better to study computers or the internet. At least, it will not be too difficult to find a job in the future. I know they mean well, but I'm very hesitant. Having consulted a senior male student about the specific computer curriculums, I still feel that computers are not my thing. But if I don't listen to my parents, I'm afraid it will be too hard to find a job in the future, and they will blame me. What should I do? The letter from this reader must have revealed many people's confusion about how to choose, which is not only reflected in the choice of majors for college entrance examination candidates, but also in the choice of interest classes, career, marriage, etc. One is a path you like, but your parents are not optimistic about it, because from the worldly perspective, it shows slight chances of success. The other is a path suggested by your parents, which from the secular point of view possesses high possibilities of success, but you do not like it. Mom, an English writer, reveals a sad truth in his book, The Moon and Sixpence. What most people become is not what they want to be, but what they have to be. First, we need to ask ourselves, do we truly know what our passion is? This is a question of knowing yourself. Because we usually do not have a clear understanding of ourselves. Many people envy what is popular in the media and think that is where their passion lies in. As a result, the vogue changes, and the things they love change accordingly. They do not have a relatively stable self. Most people have no idea of what passion is. They regard something simple as their passion. Entertainment is easier compared to learning. Hence, lots of children take playing on their phones and playing games as their passion. True enthusiasm is something that turns consumption into creation. For example, some people are addicted to games, and it is just a pastime if playing games is an activity we only engage in to escape the pressure of study or work. But if we can extract a sense of creativity from games and become professional players or game creators, then that is love, and the pastime may become our career. How can you know about yourself? Know yourself is a motto carved on a stone tablet in the Temple of Delphi in ancient Greece, which was deemed as a declaration of thought by the philosopher Socrates. Knowing yourself is so difficult that the philosopher Nietzsche made such a judgment. the farthest from everyone is themselves. Tagore once said, "The traveler has to knock at every alien door to come to his own, and one has to wander through all the outer worlds to reach the innermost shrine at the end." One can truly know himself and understand his likes, dislikes, and advantages through extensive experience. But unfortunately, when we were young, many of us were forced to immerse ourselves in exercises and take extracurricular training classes according to the wishes of our parents. Our lives, instead of being fully developed, have been narrowly confined to a certain aspect. We do not know what our enthusiasm is, as we have had no chance to come to know ourselves. Nobel Prize winner Zhu Diwen gave a speech at the graduation ceremony of Harvard University. He gave advice to young students based on his own experience.
As you begin this new stage in your lives, follow your passion. If you don't have a passion, don't be satisfied until you find one. Life is too short to go through it without caring deeply about something.
Knowing oneself and finding one's passion and expertise are prerequisites for one to enjoy a stable sense of happiness, and it represents an important task we need to complete on the path of growth. Some people are lucky that they have completed this task when they were young, but there are many people who fail to make it in their entire lives. Those who temporarily do not have a clear understanding of themselves might as well listen to other people's opinions. A wealth of information and references will help one make wiser decisions, just as the fable of the blind man and the elephant reveals. Heavy footsteps came while 4 blind men were chatting on the side of a road. Someone told them that an elephant was coming. The 4 wanted to know what the elephant looked like, so they came to the elephant one by one and wanted to feel it through touch. A taller blind man touched it and said, "The elephant was like a wall." A shorter blind man touched the elephant's foot and said that the elephant was like a tree trunk. One of them touched the elephant's trunk, saying that the elephant was like a water pipe. The last one happened to touch the tooth, saying that an elephant was like a stick. The 4 blind men kept arguing and became the object of ridicule of all the onlookers. Obviously, their understanding of the elephant can border on truth if they can listen more to each other. Therefore, one who does not have a clear understanding of himself should not rush to go his own way and let others talk about it when he makes a major life choice. Otherwise, not only will one easily give up on his choices, but he will find it difficult to secure external support. But if we can understand ourselves clearly, then we should take the initiative of placing choice in our own hands. Do what we like to do and become who we want to be. Just as Nietzsche said, you have to be yourself. The so-called 天才 is someone who releases his 才, literally talents and passion, which are 天, literally natural or inborn. If parents' opinions are at odds with ours, we need to gently and firmly convince our parents, this is my own life, and I should have the final say. This is my own life, and I am responsible for my choices. Believe that I can do what I care for. I will face the music and have no regrets, even if I encounter setbacks. For parents who force their children, and for these children who are constrained by their parents, here is Mr. Wu's advice. If you force your children to accept reluctant choices, it means that you give your children a kind of feeling that they have lost their own lives. As a child, you also need to know that it is you who will go to college and live your own life. So following your own will is a must. Otherwise, a deep feeling will emerge that something does not belong to you. Many people will become extremely irresponsible after entering universities. Why is this the case? At least part of the reason is that the child may be reluctant to choose their own majors and are compelled to make such a choice. They feel that it's not their own choice, not their own life. Moreover, if they are mentally immature, they will hate it so much that they will ruin their academic study or even the entire college career as a way to prove to their parents that they were wrong. Well, if one's impassionate life needs, at such an important life stage, are not fulfilled, it will turn into lifelong regrets, a shadow, or even trauma. The views I have expressed above are exactly what Zhuangzi called 自视其是. He believes that only by 自视其是 could he obtain true and stable happiness. How to achieve that state? First, we should understand what 自视 is and what we really like. Then, do what makes ourselves at ease and do what we like. Do what we like and become what we want to be. That is the kind of individuals Zhuangzi admires most, and so do I. Before we finish, I have 2 questions for you to think about. You can see them on the screen now. Please pause the video to think about them, and continue when ready. 1. Do you truly know what your passion is? 2. How do you understand 自视其是? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.